this is Tracey from Lavinia Stamps. We're going to be using watercolour card today. So I've cut some strips here. Now these are great sizes for tags or even bookmarks, but they're just a nice size to actually work with. I've got a couple of pots of water here, and then I've got my mixing palette with our watercolour paints. So first of all, I'm using a large brush and I'm just going to saturate that background with water. Make sure it's completely covered. The more water you put on, the more the paint will move around. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of yellow. Give my brush a clean, and then I'm going to move on to the blue. Clean my brush again, and then I'm moving on to the grey. I'm just swapping brushes now. And then I'm going to add a little bit of green down at the bottom here as well. Now I'm just allowing the watercolour to do its own thing. I'm just dotting the colour over the top. Okay. Now, a good technique is to kind of bleach out part of the sky as well. So I'm just taking my brush now, I've cleaned it up, I've dried it off, and now I'm just going to pick some of that colour back out. Clean my brush again. Okay, and if the colour tends to gather at the edge here, just use a dry brush and just pick it up. Gather that paint back up again. And we can still take that colour out of the sky. I'm going to put that to the side and let that dry. Okay, so now we have a nice dry background we can stamp onto this. So I've got one of our new tree stamps, and I'm going to be inking up in the Nocturne. This is the Versafine Clair. So just make sure that it's completely covered. And then we're going to just pop that like so. And just let it rest a while. You know, this is the watercolour card and it acts very differently to the multifarious. So it's not a super smooth, there is a slight texture. So we need to give this a little bit more patience again in order to get a nice crisp image. And there we go. So I'm going to go back to our watercolour paints now. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit of the grey. And I'm just going to bring in a little bit of that down at the bottom here. like so. And then using the pan pastels, I just want to use the white. I'm picking up a little with the tool that I have here. I'm just going to pop a moon at the top there. And then we've got a Posca pen here. This one is, I think, the beige, but you can use white, you could use yellow, just any light colour really. And all I'm going to do is dot a few stars around. And it's so simple, but really effective. Lastly, I'm going to use our glue pen, our quickie glue pen, and I'm just going to dot a little over the top of the tree, and then I'm going to sprinkle some glitter. So let's pick a glitter. We've got our Purple Delight. Just tap that off. And there we have our lovely background. And it is so quick and easy. You get some really lovely effects with the using watercolour paints. So all I'm going to do now is just mount the card onto a background that I prepared earlier. I just punched a hole in and just attached some ribbons at the top, and all I'll do is just glue that down like so, and there it is. I hope you enjoyed the demonstration, something a little bit different again. So quick and simple to make. You take care. Bye for now.